Hey guys, we are starting with the discussions of important books and authors that we spoke about doing in the morning. That is 50 books and authors for today. You can do 20 according to your memory capacity. I thought that I would be able to do 50, so I am doing 50. I'll be doing another set of books and authors this week itself. So let's start with the discussion. Okay, so the first book is Ivanhoe, which is by Walter Scott. Remember, the book name is Ivanhoe. It is by Walter Scott. मैं कुछ निमोनिक्स भी दूंगी, जैसे कि जिस तरीके से मैंने अपने आप को समझाया, आप लोग भी वैसे खुद को समझा सकते हो. जंगल बुक रुडयार्ड किपलिंग. जो जंगल बुक है जो कि रुडयार्ड किपलिंग ने लिखा है, उनको ये जो मोटिवेशन जहाँ से मिला वो था पंच नेशनल पार्क इन मध्य प्रदेश. जब वो पंच नेशनल पार्क मध्य प्रदेश गए थे तो उनको लगा था कि आई शुड मेक अ काइंड ऑफ मूवी और ड्रामा on these jungle stuff, so he made Jungle Book. Kadambari, it is by Ban Bhatt. It is written as Bana Bhatt, but don't say it as Bana Bhatt, say it Ban Bhatt. Kidnapped. I am an ICSE student in class 5th, I guess. I have read this novel. That is it. Kidnapped. It was by Robert Louis Stevenson. King Lear is by Shakespeare. Othello is by Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet, very common. It's by Shakespeare. Kumar Sambhav is by Kalidas. Last Days of Pompeii, it is by Bulwer Lytton. इसको याद करने में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होगा, इसको दो तीन बार बोलना पड़ेगा. लास्ट डेज ऑफ पॉम्पली, बुलवार लिटन ऐसे करके याद करना होगा, तो आई थिंक याद हो जाएगा. लेस मिजरेबल इज बाय विक्टर ह्यूगो. लाइफ डिवाइन इज बाय श्री औरोबिंदो. महाभारता is by Ved Vyas. Man and Superman is by George Bernard Shaw. Meghdoot is by Kalidas. Spare me for my handwriting. I was just writing, so just spare me with that. Mother, it's by Maxim Gorky. M for Mother, M for Maxim. Maxim Gorky. Odyssey, it's by Homer. Oliver Twist, I think this might also be common. It's Charles Dickens. Panchatantra are the stories of animals in which the animals are portrayed as, human beings. So human beings, they are portrayed as, they are behaving like, they are not behaving like animals. That's it. So Panchatantra, it's Vishnu Sharma, written by, and Paradise Lost is by John Milton. इसको मैंने याद किया था PJM, मतलब kind of pajama. So wherever it is Paradise Lost, pajama, तो PJJM, तो J for John, M for Milton. तो Paradise Lost is by John Milton. Pickwick Papers, it's by Charles Dickens. Plague is by Albert Camus. So the way I have learnt it is quite funny. मैंने याद किया था कि प्लेग है, तो प्लेग चूहों से फैलता है और चूहों को बिल्ली पकड़ती है एंड बिल्ली को कुत्ते पकड़ते हैं. सो आई हैव अ डॉग एंड ही लव्स टू स्टे इन AC, मतलब एयर कंडीशनर में उसको रहने का बहुत मन करता है. तो उस हिसाब से AC तो इट इज़ एल्बर्ट कैमस. तो यू कैन लर्न इट प्लेग, चूहा, बिल्ली, and then dog lives in AC, so it's like Albert Camus, AC. The Post Office is by Rabindranath Tagore. Principia, it's by Isaac Newton. Ramayana is by Valmiki. Robinson Crusoe is by Daniel Defoe. कुछ है ऑथर्स एंड जिसको याद करना ही पड़ेगा. निमोनिक्स अगर आप बना सकते हो तो बना लो, मैं नहीं बना पाई तो मैं इसको बार बार एक फिट कर ली. आई जस्ट क्लिक्ड अ पिक्चर फ्रॉम माई आई एंड देन आई सेव्ड इट इन माई हेड. यू कैन लर्न इट दैट वे. रॉबिन्सन क्रूज़ो, डैनियल डीफो. शाहनामा फिरदौसी. Shape of Things to Come. So Shape of Things to Come is by Herbert George Wells. इसको आप याद कर सकते हो ऐसे, जैसे कि शेप, तो शेप में एक सर्कल इज अ शेप, so the shape of a well is circle, so you can learn it by Herbert George Wells. आप ये शेप से आप सर्कल ढूंढो, सर्कल से आप वेल रिलेट कर लो कि हाँ वेल सर्कल शेप का होता है, एंड देन आप इसको ये नाम याद आ जाएगा कि हर्बर्ट जॉर्ज वेल्स है. शेप ऑफ थिंग्स टू कम, हर्बर्ट जॉर्ज वेल्स. टेम्पेस्ट इज बाय शेक्सपियर. another I'm in 12th right now from ISC board, so we have to study Shakespeare from Tempest. Tempest from Shakespeare. Well, not Shakespeare, written by Shakespeare. Tom Sawyer, it's by Mark Twain. Then 31. Treasure Island is by Robert Louis Stevenson. This you can learn. There is a movie called The Treasure Island, and उस movie में the protagonist is the main theme is about this treasure island. They go to treasure island. तो उसी में when they are finding out कि treasure island है कहाँ पे, उसी टाइम में स्टीवेंसन का नाम आता है. तो just in a free time you can watch that movie, and I'm sure you'll never forget this. treasure island का Robert Louis Stevenson है again. Ulysses, it's by James Joyce. I have learned it this way कि अगर you है तो you के साथ JJ होगा. I've learned it this way, अगर you है तो JJ. So anybody says Ulysses, it's like James Joyce. Then Uncle Tom's Cabin, it is Mrs. Harriet Stowe. Uncle Tom इसको याद किया है मैंने कि अंकल मतलब एक what to say, अंकल मतलब हो जाते हैं अंकल 35 ईयर या 40 ईयर्स के जो लोग हैं उनको अंकल बोल सकते हैं. And Mrs. Harriet Stowe is like a kind of elderly woman. तो ऐसे भी याद कर सकते हैं कि अंकल है और मिसेस तो यूज़ हो नहीं रहा है, तो इट्स लाइक अंकल टॉम्स केबिन, मिसेस हैरियट स्टोव. वेस्ट लैंड इज बाय T.S. एलियट. इनका फुल नेम है थॉमस स्टर्न्स एलियट. इसको आप याद कर सकते हो. वेस्ट लैंड इज बाय T.S. एलियट, दैट इज थॉमस स्टर्न्स एलियट. Then 1984 जॉर्ज ओरवेल. इसका कोई सेंस बने नहीं बने, आई हैव मेड इट कि 1984 के टाइम मतलब उसके आसपास या उसके बाद में स्टुअर्ट लिटिल बना, एंड स्टुअर्ट लिटिल के जो उसको पालता था उसका नाम जॉर्ज था, तो यू लर्न इट बाय जॉर्ज ओरवेल. देन सनी डेज इज बाय सुनील गावस्कर. S for Sunny, S for Sunil Gavaskar. Playing It My Way is by Sachin Tendulkar. Faust is by Goethe. Arabian Night is by Sir Richard Burton. इसको रटना पड़ेगा ये वाला को, Arabian Nights is Sir Richard Burton. Then it's The City of Joy. It's Dominic Lapierre. So there is a book. I have a book. I won't say the name. And that book is quite funny. It doesn't have logical stories. They are just lame stories. So joy, so you can take it as joy is something funny, nothing it's just funny. So, and the name of the book is name of the author is kind of Dominic, so it's Dominic Lapierre. Learn it this way. The City of Joy मतलब कुछ बहुत हंसी वाला चीज़, and then learn it from Dominic Lapierre ऐसे करके. The One Day Wonders is again written by Sunil Gavaskar. Silas Marner, it is by George Eliot. Silas Marner is by George Eliot. Don't get confused with T.S. Eliot of The Waste Land. It is George Eliot. Bachelor of Arts is by R.K. Narayan. China Passage is by John Kenneth Galbraith. A Suitable Boy, इससे बहुत क्वेश्चंस आया है, हमेशा क्वेश्चंस आया है. A Suitable Boy से इसका ऑथर कौन है, इससे तो जस्ट लर्न इट बाय हार्ट. इट्स विक्रम सेठ. The author of the book A Suitable Boy is Vikram Seth. A Voice for Freedom is by Nayantara Saigal. इससे भी क्वेश्चन आया है. A Voice for Freedom is by Nayantara Saigal. A Week with Gandhi. A Week with Gandhi is by Louis Fischer. A Week with Gandhi is by Louis Fischer. A Woman's Life. A Woman's Life. It is Guy de Maupassant. Guy de Maupassant. So you have to learn the pronunciation. It is not Guy, it's Guy. It is not they, it's a the, and it is Maupassant. You can say that it's Guy de Maupassant. A Woman's Life, Guy de Maupassant. Age of Reason. Age of Reason. It is Jean-Paul Sartre. See, I have written it इस वे कि मैं इसको सही सही pronounce कर पाऊँ, because pronunciation को भी you cannot leave it. आप गलत pronounce कर रहे हो, in case you don't know the spelling you could write something else. तो this doesn't looks good कि आपका spelling wrong है. तो learn it with making pronunciation भी सही होना चाहिए. It is like Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre. For the book Age of Reason. Asian drama. Asian drama के लिए Gunnar Myrdal. Gunnar Myrdal. Malgudi Days. It's very common. It's by R.K. Narayan. तो 51 हो गया. So this is to be learned. I have learned it in the morning, and this was the first thing that was to be covered. You and I, everybody has to learn it by heart. This was a part of today's target, and the target 1 is completed. So let's get to the another topic that we'll be having after this. So thanks for watching till now, and that's it. Bye bye. See you in the next video.